Hey guys, I am back. It's been a minute. I have not been doing much with my hair, but it is spring and I'm looking out the window. Anyway, it is springtime and I always intuitively, I shouldn't say always, but within the past couple of years, I've intuitively been drawn to wearing my hair in spring in twists and in braids with beads and decor or without like I am now. This is my second set of twists. The first set was on hair that had dried and shrunk, and they were loose and puffy, and they were up. They were above my shoulders, and I decided to go in and use the same twist, but it broke them in two, and I made smaller ones, and I stretched them. This is no heat stretched, and it's been a little minute. Let me see. Hasn't been 2 weeks yet. My hair was frizzy after a couple days. I don't even know why. I wasn't looking in the mirror, so that could be part of it. But anyway, here is what's happening. So what you can do and what I do to keep my hair stretched in the twist. These are not many twists. I don't know how many I have, but they're not many twists. And what I do to keep my hair stretched is I just at night, I just break them in half. I crisscross them in the back, and then I take duck bill clips and bobby pins, and I clip it out of the way. This is actually the easiest way for me versus doing it the wrap. You know how you used to wear your hair in a wrap back in the 90s, where I was going around like this, and I would clip it around my head. That does work, but it's not as simple to do. The other way that I showed you is easier. Last night and night before last, I did experiment with doing my palm tree method, which looked a little sillier than it normally does when I do it with my wash and goes and my twist outs. But it did the trick. I mean, it leans over to the side. It's not as, stiff, so it wavers around. But when I took my hair down, it was still stretched. Okay, so right now I'm getting ready to wrap my hair, and that's why I wanted to come on so we can just chit chat and wrap. How are things going with you? How are things going? I believe I have a video of this particular wrap style already, but we're just chit chatting. And a lot of times people forget about my head wrap videos. I think they kind of get lost in the archives somewhere. I'm using my puff cuffs just because that's what I have here, but you can use a band. And I'm gonna do 2 puff cuffs just because that's what's here, 2 of them. I like the idea of being able to make your hair taller with these. I mean, you can use bands to make your hair taller, but I like this concept a lot. A genie ponytail. How are things going with you all with all that's happening along with regular everyday life, on top of it? How are you holding up? I don't even want to call it and say what it is because people talk about it ad nauseum. You see it all over the news and TV. So I'm going to spare you even saying it. Yeah, I like that. I like how it's tall like that. Yeah, so just out the way. I should mention that going forward with my twists, I am going to keep these same twists in. I am looking forward to reducing my regimen and just really simplifying it. It wasn't that complicated to begin with. But in terms of simplifying, I'm thinking of maybe just some more all-natural, straightforward ingredients, things that I already have in the way I started out. Actually, even more natural than the way I started out. I have to say, though, during this process, what I have loved in my hair has been loving that melanin hair care line. I wasn't sure how I was going to like the leave-in, but oh my goodness, it smells like spearmint. And when I put it in my hair, like when I did the first set of twists, this is my second set. The first set of twists was a different style. I did it on, my hair was shrunk, and I did loose twists, shrunken hair. And oh my goodness, they were so juicy. the coils at the end, it just curled up without any gel, without anything. So juicy. And this is the second time I believe that I've used a full line, a line of what do you call it, hair care, like just the full line. So I did the twist elongating cream, I did the leave-in, and I did the oil. Oh my gosh, my hair was smelling so good, and all of the ingredients are nourishing. That is what I'm talking about. If I'm not using something like that, then I want to be using something that I have in my pantry that I know is going to be nourishing my hair, because as I talked about before, my hair was feeling a little, like, you know, like the strands are feeling like a little weaker. So I'm in the process of strengthening those, and I promise you I will be back with video. I am between cameras, situations. For whatever reason, I cannot find my camera charger for my little camera. My other regular size camera, it cuts off while I'm recording. I don't know what that's about. I'm sure it's all me. And right now I'm filming on my phone. I'd rather just film on the camera. Although the phone is, you know, convenient, I can do more with the camera in terms of editing and stuff. This is my scarf. This is a pashmina that I use in the wintertime. I have orange, green, purple, pink, and I think I may still have the white. I'm not sure. I may still have white. I might have purged it because I don't wear white often in general. But okay, make sure I'm doing this properly. Okay, we're doing it like this. Doing our crisscross. Okay. And I'm just pushing it off my head a little bit. I don't usually do that, but I figured I'd do it this time. Okay, and I'm going to bring this side over. I'm going to flatten it out a little bit. But when I bring it over, I'm going to do a little twisty poo. And then I'm going to tuck it somewhere. I halfway don't mind these shingles hanging down, if I'm being honest. Now, you can actually put an afro puff. If you don't want it that small, you can put a faux afro puff, or wrap, you know, some more hair around, or a bandana or something. All I'm doing is just getting it done, so I'm not, you know, being all picky about it right now. Just getting it done, up and out of the way. My hair needs to be washed and all that. Yeah, so I'm going to simplify that process. I really like Indigenous Strands process, how she does. It's very simple, and I may try that for maybe a few months to see how I like it, how my hair likes it. Okay, and that is it, y'all. Yeah, so I have not gone anywhere. I've still been out in these internet streets, these social media streets. Go ahead and follow me on my other channel. I will leave actually, you can just click up here or up here. And if you are someone who is serious about living in your purpose, living your life on purpose, you are sick and tired of standing on the sidelines, and you're ready to know how to elevate your life and just live in happiness and abundance and do what you were made to do, go ahead and follow me over on my other channel. And that's what I've been doing. I've been talking a lot about that, been sharing tips and tricks on how to get it done, because really I'm just all about enjoying life. And a lot of people, they don't like what they're doing. And you know, when you don't like what you do, and it's not necessarily just the 9 to 5, but just in general, if you're not enjoying your life, that wreaks havoc on your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, and it actually translates into all the things that you do. So I don't care if you were meant to be the most perfect, whatever it is, whatever you feel energetically called to do, energetically pulled to do, I encourage you to do that. And that's what I'm here. I'm an advocate for happiness, abundance, fulfillment. Okay, but this is my head wrap. You guys, leave in the comments if there's anything else that you'd like to see from me. I know it's been a while, and I'm ready to get back into it. Until the next video, live simply and be kind. Smooches.